Hi, Melissa Wiringi here. I'm actually a day late on lesson four, but I actually did do lesson four last night. I had this intention that I thought I'd put the toddler to bed and then get up after he went to sleep and do it. And then I fell asleep with the toddler. And when I woke up, it was like 11 o'clock at night and really wasn't going to happen then. So I'm a day late, but so today I'm actually on day five. But I thought I'll do lesson four now and then I'll quickly jump on another one, do lesson five. So lesson four, I'm going to read this. These thoughts do not mean anything. They are like the things I see in this room or on the street from this window or in this place. So I guess when you start examining your thoughts, for anyone who's ever meditated or worked in that sort of realm, this is something I guess we get taught in a way to start looking at what we're thinking about and becoming more aware, I guess, of our thoughts. And A Course in Miracles, it's not seeking to determine, if your thoughts are good or bad, because your thoughts just are your thoughts. But they don't mean anything. So it's like, I guess, again, it's like what I was saying the other day, what you're thinking about. The meanings that you've chosen to give your thoughts are the meanings that you've come from through your conditioning, through your life, through your experiences. And quite often, especially when you're feeling something or you're thinking about something, and especially if it's in a context where you're unhappy, sometimes we think and think and think and think on that. And so there's a lot of freedom when you start to realize, like, when you can take that thought and go, like, that thought or this thought doesn't mean anything. Like, it really doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a thought. It's just a thought, that's what it is. It really is. It's just a thought. And there's so much freedom that comes from that. So as a mum, I use this heaps, and this is one of the ones that I have actually really loved. Now I'm going to have kids just coming in loud, I think, but the thoughts, like as a mum, sometimes we can think things like, oh, this is so hard, or this is tiring. And like, don't get me wrong, I say this stuff all the time. Like, I get tired a lot. You want to do it now? Ali's going to push the button on it for you. Sit down quietly. And so, yeah, I mean, the thought, it doesn't have to have any meaning to it, but sometimes we feel it, we think that it does have some meaning. And so I guess in this text at this stage, it says, don't be afraid to use good thoughts. So not be afraid to label them as good thoughts or bad thoughts, because none of them really represent your true, deeper thoughts. These thoughts that you have, unless you've done significant amounts of work on yourself, quite often are just still on this, I guess I say, like the earth level, where it's just a result of your conditioning, your upbringing, society. It's all of these things. And so it's quite often, it's not your true inner thought. And as you go along in the Course of Miracles, this idea is repeated over and over again in so many different ways. So you start to, I guess, realize, the goal is to see through your spirit eyes, right? Like, you really want to see it. You want to see life as it truly is, as it's meant to be, and realizing that each human being is like a sister or a brother, that they're someone that you always want to give compassion to. You want to be kind. You want to extend love and compassion to everyone, right? And that doesn't matter what you think about them. It doesn't matter what you've experienced from that person. And that changes the world in some really amazing ways. So it does, this one, it just keeps repeating and repeating. So I'm just seeing if there's anything else useful there. Yeah, it's just choosing random thoughts, really, and then I guess seeing if you notice something that is harmful, you can do this practice on it, but it's just more that you just are learning to let go of what you think. So day four, lesson four, a day late, sorry guys, but it's here, and yeah, I look forward to chatting with you more about this stuff. It's a lot of fun to me, and oh, I love it. I'm watching the toddler over there. He's putting something into his mouth from the ear, and it's quite amusing. But yeah, your thoughts don't mean anything, and that's sometimes a mind bender in itself, and ego quite often freaks out and says, no, but they do. But when you really start to slowly expand on this and take this full swing and go all the way through, it really starts to make a lot more sense. So that's me for lesson 4, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.
Mom, I got